God damn it, writer's block sucks major ass! Shit, what the... Hello?
Hello, Matthew. This is Francis Vicken von Stein. How are you?
Oh, hey, what's up, Francis? I'm doing alright. Just got a bad case of writer's block, though. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm actually in Tokyo right now.
What the hell are you doing in Tokyo?
Oh, it's nothing. Just a little project I'm funding. It's a life-size Gundam of some sorts.
Wait, life-size Gundam? Wait, what? Hold on a second. Are you making Gundams?
Indeed. And they're even planning on doing a weapons testing.
Weapons testing? What the... Hold on. Are you blowing shit up too?
Of course, Matthew.
And you didn't invite me. Francis, you know how much I love watching robots blow shit up. We literally had a 4-hour-long conversation last week about how much I love Metal Gear and MegaMan.
Oh, well, my apologies, Matthew, but don't you have a video to make?
Yeah, I do.
Well, Matthew, if you get that video out as soon as possible, I can promise you an entourage of exotic women in a private jet, feeding you endless amounts of sushi, and an highest grade of sake at your disposal.
Francis, do not f*** me on this, okay? Are you serious?
Oh, Matthew, does a transformer blow shit up? Well, looks like he's motivated. I can't tell if it was the robots or the Asian women. Either way, this'll be fun. Looks like I'm doing a MegaMan video. Let's do this. MegaMan! Oh my god, this shit was a classic, even way back in the 80s. This is a series that follows a little robot boy named MegaMan, or Rockman if you're in Japan. Each installment is basically just the same. Fight some robots, steal their weapons, shoot, jump, slide, and cheese your robot dog. Now, in my opinion, I don't think there's inherently a bad Mega Man game, at least in the NES era. Oh yeah, there's also like a weird extended universe of Mega Man that's like Battle Network and the X series, and then there's Legends and all that shit. But I'm not talking about that though. I'm talking about the original Heptology, Sextology, Bi-Trilogy, I don't know how you fucking say it. Mega Man 1 through 6 on the old NES. I am going to talk about the other Mega Man games in a future video, 7 through 10, and I do want to make Mega Man 11 its own video because I like that game a lot and I really want to just dedicate a whole video analysis to that one. And I think there's a lot to love about that game. But without further ado, let's go! Mega Man 1. So this game is what we call first game syndrome. Now that's not a bad thing. It's the beginning, so we gotta start small. Mega Man has gotta take down the first generation of robot masters. Cut Man. Quit running with scissors! F*** you! Guts Man. Hey yo, what's up, my name Gus Man. I'll be throwing rocks and shit. Ice Man. Ice knowing you. Bomb Man, Fireman, Elect Man. I'll show you lightning! Ka-chow! This is a very unique game at the time too, giving you the option to pick one of the 6 stages to start off with. You defeat bosses, take their weapons, you can use them against each other, and they each have weaknesses. Like Cut Man Scissors beating Elect Man, you know, like cutting cords. Ice beats Fire, Bomb beats construction workers, I guess? I don't know. After you beat all the robot masters, you gotta go through a couple stages designed to test your skills. But with access to all the weapons, it's not too hard. Now, one of my favorite weapons in this game is Elect Man's Lightning, mostly because you can just cheese it after pausing the game once it hits your opponent, then unpausing it, then repausing it. So it just kind of resets the attack effect over and over again, and running through enemies like butter, especially against the Yellow Devil boss. You really thought I was gonna fight you legit? No. After you take on all those bosses and carry on through all the robots and shit, you gotta fight the evil German scientist named Dr. Wily in a big robo-mech machine. Overall, it's a great game, got good music, a classic of the NES era. And then we move on to one of the greatest sequels known to mankind. Mega Man 2. This game, oh my god, oh my god. So Mega Man 2, it picks up right after the first game. Dr. Wily is back at his shenanigans, with the intro cutscene scrolling all the way from the bottom, all the way up to the top of the building, showing Mega Man looking so stoic and badass. The music just gets you pumped for this new adventure. You got another set of robot masters, but instead of 6, it's 8 now. They all look awesome too. Bubble Man, Air Man, Quick Man, Heat Man, Wood Man, Metal Man.
No one can destroy the metal. metal will strike you down with a vicious blow.
Flashman and Crashman.
What the f?
Every stage in this game is awesome, and the soundtrack is the best in the series. This game is significantly easier than the other ones, even having its own difficulty setting. The difficult option is actually the original Japanese version. I guess Japan thinks we're a bunch of big bubble-blowing babies too weak to handle the original version. You can also pretty much take out a good chunk of the Robot Masters with just the regular pea shooter. But I will say, out of the weapons in this game, there are two that stand out to be the most broken, OP, f***ing weapons I've seen in the series. Metal Man's Metal Blade and Woodman's Leaf Shield. Oh my god. So these weapons are insane since there is no real drawback to them. Metal Blade allows you to throw this metal saw in all 8 directions, and you can get quite a bit of damage off them. It also depletes really slowly, so spamming it is pretty optimal. Woodman's Leaf Shield completely covers you and destroys most enemies that come to you. You can even throw it in 4 directions. Once you defeat all the Robot Masters, you gotta do another set of Wily levels, fight a dragon, blocks, and machines. Then, Wily turns into an alien figure, flying around, shooting at you. All you gotta do is just burst this bubble with your lead bubbles, and then boom, you've defeated him. But wait, that was a fake Dr. Wily the whole time? MegaMan takes him down and basically moves on to retiring. This shot of the helmet in the background is dope. It's a great example of visual storytelling done right. The music in this game is so well crafted, and it fits with all the themes in the stage, like Bubbleman's water level. It's got this really cool aquatic sci-fi vibe to it. And the other tracks just sounded just as great as well. Now, this game also has the most iconic track in the whole series, Dr. Wily's Fortress, Stage 1. Just so fucking awesome! Mega Man 3, the 3rd installment of this, is pretty good actually. Definitely not as good as the second one though, but this game does introduce a new mechanic. The Rush Dog and sliding. Sliding helps maneuver around, making evading enemies easier than just simply jumping around aimlessly. The Robot Masters you fight in this game are Spock Man, Snake Man,
Cowardly snake! Perhaps you'd like to see how snake-like I can be.
Needle Man, Hard Man,
What a wonderful day for a good fisting!
Top Man, Gemini Man,
What is your zodiac sign? I'm a Gemini.
Magnet Man, and Shadow Man. This game also introduces a new character that appears in some levels as a mini-boss, Proto Man. He's the prototype / brother of Mega Man, and he's a pretty cool guy. He's got a dope-ass theme too. Once you beat them, you gotta fight another variation of the previous Robot Masters you fought from Mega Man 2, like Airman and Woodman, and etc. And it's really awesome to see this game tying together with the second one really nicely, like a little bow on a present. Later on, you gotta battle Kamegoro Maker, so you gotta kill this frog, turtle-like things. Yellow Devil Mark II. F*** you. You gotta give yourself some sloppy toppy, refight the Robot Masters, then fight Dr. Wily, and a cool Gutsman looking ass machine. Dr. Wily manages to escape while shit drops on top of you and Proto Man rescues you, ending the story. The ending credits in this game are really nice, with Mega Man looking on, wondering, who's that? He looks so cool. I was fighting him, and then he saved me. Mega Man 4. Okay, so I don't want to say this is a bad game, but it's definitely my least favorite of the series. This game has some cool-ass cutscenes, and it gives a little bit more backstory on Mega Man, and giving him a new Mega Buster that basically does a charge attack. Finally, I'm complete! This game's villain is an evil scientist named Dr. Coxsack, I don't know. Anyways, it's revealed that he's not really evil, but whatever, it doesn't really matter anyways. Your robot baddies in this one are Ring Man, Dive Man, Skull Man, Prepare for the skull fucking of a lifetime! Pharaoh Man, Bright Man.
Ho 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 ho. Oso Siguru. Roka Man.
Toad Man, Drill Man, and Dust Man. Okay, honestly, the powers in this game are pretty lousy in my opinion. Much of it feels like recycled, dumbed down versions of the previous powers you had. Except for Toad Man and Pharaoh's Man's. I mean, they're pretty cool. The music's okay, and the level designs aren't bad at all, actually. They're really good. And the level designs really fit with what the Robot Masters represent. Especially Pharaoh Man being in the desert, in like a pyramid type thing, and being in a submarine to battle Dive Man. It's really cool. The other bosses are honestly kind of mid as well, in my opinion, with the exception of Cockroach Twins. Oh yeah, also, Wily's machines can lick my balls. So you have to launch this blast at the exact moment, the exact frame of when you reach your maximum height when you jump. Or, you could also use the drill bomb, but I had no idea how to actually detonate it until later on because, you have to press the button again while it's in the air so it blows up, but it's not the game fucking tells you this shit. Anyways, yeah, so it's not a bad game, but it's definitely not my favorite. I mean, if you like it, you like it, but it's just not my jive. Mega Man 5. Alright, back to greatness. Mega Man 5 takes everything you love from 3 and 4 and enhance it to the max. But with more Proto Man stuff too. Interesting bosses and weapons. Music is the second best of the series. The story goes off as Dr. Wily frames Proto Man, making him out to be evil. But then later in the game, it reveals that Proto Man's actually an ally and just wants to help you out. It's a whole thing. Your bosses in this game include Stone Man, Gravity Man, Crystal Man, Charge Man, Napalm Man.
I just f***ing love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Wave Man, Star Man, Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Oh, how you jump so fucking high, with my buster you will die. And Gyro Man. All these weapons are pretty awesome and very creative. Except for maybe Stone Man, I always had a hard time actually landing his moves. This game also introduces Beat, a little bird that, helps you whenever you summon him. You have to collect all these letters throughout the levels, and I wonder what it says. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Once you defeat all the Robot Masters, you make it all the way to Proto Man's castle. And the theme for Proto Man's castle, oh, it makes me erect. You gotta fight these dark men, then Proto Man, and then... Wait, hold on. That isn't Proto Man. What? It's Dr. Wily! It turns out he framed him! Not surprising. Not much else to say besides, this game is pretty fucking awesome. I love it a lot. It's my second favorite Mega Man game. Alright, so this game is another banger. Mega Man 6. So the plot is basically another bad guy named Mr. X. I guess he hosts some kind of tournament for the world's strongest robots. Then he hijacks them and tries to take over the world. Mega Man's gotta beat them all. Again. Okay. Your Robot Masters in this game are probably some of the best in the series, honestly, so far. Blizzard Man.
Okay, you see what he did? He French fried when he should have pizza. You French fried when you pizza, you're gonna have a bad time.
Wind Man, Flame Man, Plant Man, Tomahawk Man, Yamato Man, Night Man, and Centaur Man. These powers are really cool with some new variety. And some of the old shit is done pretty well too. Now these stages levels are probably the best designed in the entire series. Mostly because there's a lot of secret paths you can take, and there's also these letters that you gain from beating bosses. But in order to get these letters, there's like a fork in the road, and you have to pick which one will get you the letter, adding a replayability value to this game. There's also these two new forms you can take with your puppy. Rocket Jet form and Power form, and they're pretty fucking sick. Rocket Jet, you just got a jetpack and you fly around, and you shoot. That's cool. And Power form, you become a fucking beefcake, slamming down everything, busting up walls, and busting everything else. It's pretty sick. After you beat the Masters, you gotta go up to Mr. X's fortress, do that, beat all the bosses, and then, oh wait, oh my god, wait, hold on, it's actually Wily! Oh my god, who would have
fucking guessed. Oh my god, it's almost like doing the same goddamn thing 4 times in a row and expecting a different outcome is literally insane. Look, Dr. Wily, I don't think you're as smart as you think you are. If you really were that smart, I feel like you would have figured out a different way to beat Mega Man, but whatever, I guess. Anyways, Mega Man beats Dr. Wily and he goes to jail, presumably to meet some very intimate, thirsty roommates. So that pretty much concludes the NES era of Mega Man games. All of them are good, but some of them evolve somewhat, and then sometimes they are held back. Throughout every installment, you get new weapons, but also a lot of them are recycled as well. Whether or not that be the limitations of the NES, lazy game devs, or time restrictions. Either way, it's pretty annoying to just gain the same weapon, but slightly worse. Like Starman and Plantman's weapons are literally the same thing. Also, Leaf Shield's the best shield, don't at me. And I will say this though, throughout every installment of this series, the graphics and the aesthetics and everything just gets so much better. And these games really push the NES's graphics limitations. I mean, honestly, like some of this shit just looks amazing. Especially Mega Man 6 Dr. Wily stages. The background is so gorgeous, man. God damn, these games just get progressively more beautiful as you go along. Mega Man 1 is all about hard levels but easy boss fights. Mega Man 2, it's got a nice balance. Mega Man 3, these stages. Mega Man 4, these bosses. Mega Man 5, pretty good in between, honestly. Mega Man 6, you think these levels are hard? Oh my god, this shit's easy. Strictly because of Rush Jet and Rush Power. Man, these things are just such a beefcake. I mean, yeah, they give you a little bit drawbacks, but if you know how to play the game, you're pretty well set off. So if you have not got Legacy Collection, what are you doing? I mean, honestly, what are you doing? I mean, are you at work right now? Are you on your phone watching this video? Because if you are, get up. Go home. Download this game, Legacy Collection, Mega Man, okay, on your consoles or on your PC or whatever the fuck you're playing it on. Do it now. Why aren't you doing it? Do it now. Now! Do it now, you son of a bitch!